Hello everyone, just a quick EDD update. Now as we've entered into the month of August, there are still a significant number of claimants who are impacted with pending payments. Meanwhile, the number one question in regards to weekly certification continues to be related to the work search requirements, and the EDD has released significant news for FedEd claimants, which also has a future impact on regular UI and PEUC claimants as well. For those of you with pending payments, the root cause of the issue could be due to one of several reasons, such as the automatic quarterly review or waiting on a phone interview. However, starting on July 23rd, the EDD has started to automatically pay out those pending payments as long as you previously received at least 1 week's worth of benefits in the past and have at least 2 weeks' worth of pending payments currently. Now, this process is going to take several weeks to complete. So if your payments are still showing as pending, you will in fact get paid for those weeks. We've already had a number of viewers indicate their pending payments were automatically paid out in the last week. So this really reaffirms the fact that these payments are being sent out in waves, and the expectation is that will continue through the month of August. Now, one of the top trending questions when it comes to EDD is in regards to the work search record during the weekly certification process like seen here. Unless you're on a FedEd claim, you do not have to enter work search information during this process, and if you do select no, it will not impact you receiving benefits. Again, this will not be a cause for those pending payments, so you are free to save your work search information any way you would like unless you're on a FedEd claim. The biggest news out of the EDD in the last several days was the announcement of important changes to the FedEd program effective August 8th. These changes including a reduction of weeks a month earlier than previously expected, and the end of the FedEd program completely, which is the biggest surprise since this particular program did not have an official end date, but remains active when California has a high level of unemployment, which it currently does. Under the American Rescue Plan, FedEd was increased from 13 weeks to 20 weeks of benefits lasting till September 11th, then rolled back to 13 weeks as long as the unemployment rate in California was 6% or higher. Now, under this new guidance, FedEd is being reduced back to 13 weeks on August 8th, a month earlier than expected, and the program looks to officially end on September 4th, even if California has an unemployment rate above 6%, which is expected to be the case. Now, the impact on FedEd claimants is if you've collected 13 weeks of FedEd benefits by August 8th, that means you will no longer be allowed to continue receiving benefits even if you have a claim balance left. Now, if you've collected less than 13 weeks before August 8th, you will continue receiving benefits until either you reach 13 weeks or get to September 4th, whichever comes first. The impact on PEUC claimants is that the expectation was after September 4th that those on PEUC would be transferred over to a FedEd claim for 13 weeks as long as the unemployment rate was above 6%, which will not be happening now. Meanwhile, regular UI claimants who are nearing the end of their claim benefits will see no federal extensions after week ending September 4th at all as a result of this change. If you're on a FedEd claim, it is very important for you to check to see how many weeks of benefits you have already collected on the program, because there are FedEd claimants out there who are expecting another month of benefits who will now have as little as 1 week left. Several FedEd claimants took to social media to comment on how EDD has made this announcement quietly at the last minute when they knew about this change for several weeks. Now, this change ultimately comes from the federal government, who offers guidance to the state on programs like FedEd. However, the timing of this does raise questions due to the fact California has a 7.7% unemployment rate, while the U.S. average is around 5.9%. Meanwhile, California has only reclaimed 54% of jobs lost during the pandemic, while the national average is nearly 70%. So there's a clear disconnect between the state and the national average. In the meantime, we will keep monitoring the situation for further developments. Make sure to click on that subscribe button below for future updates on this channel, and thanks for watching.